Welcome to Just Listen Books channel. Immerse yourself in the world of literature as we summarize books and deliver them in audio form. Perfect for your car rides, travels, and daily activities. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Let the journey into the world of books begin. The Power of Now, A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment by Eckhart Tolle is a profound and influential book that delves into the importance of living in the present moment. Here's a detailed summary, structured by key themes and concepts. Chapter 1. The Importance of the Present Moment. Tolle emphasizes that true reality exists only in the current moment. Tolle argues that the past is a memory trace, no longer tangible, and the future is a projection, not yet realized. This leaves the present as the only genuine reality. He stresses that most people overlook the present, either dwelling on past experiences or anticipating the future. However, such habits detract from living a fulfilling life. Tolle advises that focusing on the now is key to experiencing genuine peace and joy. This focus enables individuals to break free from the chains of past regrets and future worries, leading to a more centered, peaceful existence. By advocating for presence in the now, Tolle guides readers towards a deeper understanding and appreciation of the current moment, which he proposes is the foundation of true happiness and enlightenment. This chapter is a core message of the book, urging readers to embrace the present as the pathway to a more satisfying and meaningful life. Chapter 2. The chapter The Ego and the Mind delves into how our ego and habitual thought patterns dominate our lives. Tolle describes the ego as a constructed self-image, formed and sustained by our unconscious identification with the mind. This ego, he argues, is responsible for a significant portion of human suffering, as it thrives on comparison, conflict, and a sense of separateness. The chapter explores how the ego perpetuates itself through continuous compulsive thinking, often leading to negative emotions and a distorted sense of self. Tolle suggests that true peace and contentment come from transcending the ego. This involves recognizing the egoic patterns of our mind and learning to disengage from them. Tolle proposes mindfulness and presence as tools to quiet the incessant chatter of the mind, allowing us to experience our true essence beyond the ego. The chapter emphasizes the liberating power of self-awareness and present-moment consciousness in overcoming the limitations imposed by the ego. Chapter 3. In this chapter, Eckhart Tolle introduces the concept of the pain body, a collection of old emotional pain. This chapter delves into how past traumas and experiences accumulate in our psyche, manifesting as an entity that feeds on negative thoughts and drama. The pain body thrives on unhappiness and can often control our reactions and behaviors, leading to further suffering. Tolle explains that our identification with the pain body strengthens it, and our unconsciousness of its influence is what gives it power. To disempower the pain body, Tolle emphasizes the need for awareness and observation. By recognizing when the pain body activates and observing it without judgment or identification, we can prevent it from controlling our actions and thoughts. This process is crucial for healing and spiritual growth, as it allows us to separate from the accumulated pain and experience our true selves. Tolle's discussion of the pain body is a key aspect of understanding how to break free from cyclical suffering and move towards a more enlightened state of being. Chapter 4. The chapter on consciousness and enlightenment explores Eckhart Tolle's vision of enlightenment as a state of heightened awareness and presence. Tolle describes enlightenment not as a distant or mystical experience, but as the natural state of being fully present in the now, without the interference of the ego or the incessant stream of thought. This state of consciousness transcends the individual's identification with their mind, leading to a profound sense of peace and connectedness with a larger, immeasurable reality. Tolle posits that this enlightened state is not separate from our true nature, but is actually our inherent essence, often obscured by the mind's dominance. He suggests that by recognizing and stepping beyond our mental patterns and ego, we can tap into this deeper state of consciousness. This connection, Tolle argues, is much greater than our individual selves, yet it is fundamentally a part of us. The chapter emphasizes the transformative power of enlightenment, which can radically alter our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Chapter 5. In the chapter Acceptance and Surrender, Tolle delves into the transformative power of embracing the present moment as it is. He differentiates between resignation and true surrender, clarifying that surrender is not about defeat or passivity, but about a deep acceptance of the present reality. Tolle argues that much of our inner turmoil stems from resisting what is currently happening, leading to unnecessary suffering. Instead, he suggests a conscious embrace of the present, acknowledging and accepting it without trying to forcefully change it. This acceptance doesn't mean inaction. Rather, it's about recognizing that some situations are beyond our control, and that peace comes from adjusting our internal response rather than trying to alter external circumstances. Tolle views surrender as a vital step towards inner peace, freeing us from the constraints of negative mental patterns. By accepting and surrendering to the now, we can find a more profound sense of contentment and a clearer path to spiritual growth. Chapter 6. In the chapter on relationships examines how the dynamics of ego and present moment awareness impact interpersonal connections. Tolle highlights that many relationship issues stem from ego-driven behaviors and a lack of presence. He explains that the ego often seeks identity and fulfillment through others, leading to dependency, conflict, and dissatisfaction. Furthermore, living in the past or future, rather than the present, can create misunderstandings and unrealistic expectations in relationships. Tolle advocates for a state of presence in interactions, where true listening and understanding can occur. He suggests that when individuals are fully present with one another, they experience a form of love that is not tainted by the ego's desires and fears. This love is more genuine and less conditional, arising from a deep acceptance and understanding of the other person as they are, in the now. Tolle's perspective on relationships invites a profound transformation in how we connect with others, emphasizing the importance of awareness and presence in fostering healthy, fulfilling relationships. Chapter 7. In the chapter The Journey Within centers on the theme of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. Eckhart Tolle guides the reader on an inward journey, emphasizing the importance of detaching from our thoughts and emotions to uncover our true selves. This journey is about moving beyond the superficial layers of our identity, our personal history, societal roles, and the incessant chatter of our minds. Tolle explains that beneath these layers lies a deeper self, a core of consciousness that is inherently connected to the universal consciousness. This true self is not tainted by ego or the temporal concerns of everyday life. Tolle encourages practices such as meditation and mindfulness to facilitate this inner journey, helping individuals to observe their thoughts and emotions without identification or judgment. By doing so, one can experience a profound sense of peace and understanding, realizing that our true essence is part of a larger, interconnected whole. This chapter is integral to Tolle's message of spiritual enlightenment, offering a pathway to self-realization and a deeper connection with the world. Chapter 8. The chapter titled Practical Applications provides tangible methods for implementing Eckhart Tolle's teachings into everyday life. Tolle emphasizes that understanding the concepts intellectually is not enough. One must practice and experience them. He introduces several techniques to cultivate presence and live in the now. Key among these is meditation, which Tolle presents not as a formal practice but as a state of heightened awareness and focused attention. Mindfulness practices are also highlighted, encouraging readers to observe their thoughts and emotions without judgment, thus creating a space of awareness separate from the mind's incessant chatter. Tolle suggests simple everyday exercises, like paying full attention to routine activities, or consciously observing one's breath. These practices help in detaching from the constant stream of thoughts and grounding oneself in the present moment. This chapter is crucial as it bridges the gap between philosophical concepts and real-life application, offering readers accessible tools to embark on a journey of self-discovery and present-moment living. Chapter 9. The chapter Overcoming Obstacles addresses challenges in practicing present moment awareness. Eckhart Tolle identifies common barriers like ingrained mental habits, societal conditioning, and an inherent resistance to change. He explains that these obstacles often stem from a deep-seated identification with the mind, leading to a continuous cycle of thought and emotional reactivity. Tolle stresses that awareness is the key to overcoming these barriers. By becoming conscious of our habitual thought patterns and emotional responses, we can begin to break free from them. Tolle advises practicing mindfulness and presence, especially in moments of stress or discomfort. He also discusses the importance of acknowledging and accepting these obstacles as part of the journey, rather than resisting or fighting against them. This acceptance itself can be transformative. Tolle's insights in this chapter offer guidance on navigating the path to spiritual awakening, emphasizing the power of awareness and acceptance in transcending the limitations of our conditioned mind. Chapter 10. In the concluding chapter, Transformation of Consciousness of the Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle discusses the profound shift in awareness that occurs when one fully embraces the present moment. He explains that this shift is more than just a change in thought patterns. It's a deep transformation at the level of consciousness. By living in the now, individuals transcend the ego-driven state of mind that is often the source of pain and discontent. This transformation allows for a greater sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment in one's personal life. Moreover, Tolle suggests that this change has a collective impact. As more people awaken to this state of consciousness, there is a potential for a broader societal shift towards harmony and understanding. The chapter emphasizes that this transformation is accessible to everyone and can profoundly alter how we experience life and interact with others. Tolle views this shift as crucial for both personal well-being and the well-being of society as a whole, painting a hopeful picture of the future grounded in present moment awareness. The Power of Now is not just a book, but a guide to spiritual awakening. It encourages readers to look beyond their conditioned personality and discover the deeper self that exists within, in the eternal now. The essence of Tolle's message is profound yet simple. Live fully in the present to find lasting peace and happiness. Thank you for staying with us until the end. Your support means the world to us. Click subscribe and hit the bell to be the first to enjoy our upcoming audiobooks. Together, let's continue this amazing journey through stories and tales.